Dragon.com, hashtag the couch cook, as you can see. Gundam. Alright, so here we are. We're gonna see how long this live lasts. But basically, we got the staging area here. We got turkey breast, ham, cheese, and bread. And I got butter on the side here. Don't need that all up in my way. Bottom line is, and away we go. So, technically, I got the last piece of breast. I'm gonna put in this pan here. And ham and breast. Bite. Juices and all, baby. You guys just sizzle that off. I'm thinking I might want omelet. Got mushrooms and whatnot, so got more ham and turkey. Kind of like making them like that. Some sausage. And I got my pizza with garlic bread thing that I like to make. Got steak, I got chicken. I kind of want to make chicken quesadilla. Move this ham a little to the side. Fine. Turkey. A little bit of juice ain't gonna hurt nobody. Toss that to the side. Alright, so we got some turkey. Cheese comes after. Alright, so technically we're gonna move this out of the way for now. So the idea here is that I got two different levels here of stove to change for heat. That way I can run two things at once, because it's kind of trying to practice test runs. And I might just build another thing or two. Alright, let's just start with one. Still don't fit in the pan perfectly, but let's just do one at a time, kids. Put the bread to the side for now. And away we go. Well, we're only 3 minutes and I'm already lighting a fire. That's a good sign. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, so this one right here is basically the newest version, so to speak. I was trying to make something inside, but it didn't work out that way. But while we're at it, pour a little alcohol in that one. And away we go. So this is like the simplest in a way. I add a bunch of extra holes, but oh, come on. Gotta prime it first. Only put a little bit, but oh, pardon me, moment. I just refill this lighter. Guess we're gonna get up close in person. There you go. Do not try this at home, kids. It's not exactly sealed too good, but hey, he's getting there. Alright, hopefully this lighter will behave next time. I think we need some of the alcohol to go that way. Usually only enough for. Sizzle, sizzle. The problem is it gets city. No. Let's do it real quick. See how this goes. So this one's a nice little easy simple thing going on. Now this has got nothing in it. Just a can, dog food can and a coffee can. We call this the simplest. Okay, that's kind of a decent amount of alcohol. That might last a little while. Seriously, I still got fluid full. Seriously. It'll make me have to work harder. Technically, this is my first test run on this one. So that's supposed to make it not get silly. Well, that's fun. Not in love with that whole. This is why we do the other way. Don't mind all that smoke. It's gonna have to burn that cap. And that's still lit, but it didn't do its thing like the way it's supposed to. I mean, it's fire. It's gonna do something in a minute. Let's see what it does is the question. Okay, that's kind of out. I have a bad feeling my pan gonna be sick. Just a little bit. So we already know what to expect out of that situation. Now, if we combine forces, that's what we're gonna do next, I guess. I mean, the pan did get a little hot. So we put this little guy in here. You need to sizzle that off. I don't know why, but so ideally, if I just pour some alcohol, it obviously is gonna burn the way it did. Which is not exactly the idea here. Luckily, that can's still warm. Let's see what we can do. Now this flame is obviously way more controlled. Barely doing anything extra. Trying to do a little tornado. But that should last a little bit longer and give me somewhat of an even amount of heat. Or I have to refill it. I'd say that's reasonably stable. Okay, we gotta burn off the paint, so I should do this kind of things outdoors, but then we got this little guy here. We can mess around with him here. I'm not getting sizzling yet, but I am getting steam coming off. Is that just smoke? Let's try toasting bread. Let's try toasting bread. Try that though. Hope this NCS is gonna be okay. Oh, I need my trash box in a minute. It's alright. I can make do with what I'm working with here. So I do this thing called hashtag the waterless challenge too. It involves doing things like washing your dishes without water. I mean, I do use Dawn soap, and sometimes you need water, but at the same time, I do some pretty fancy stuff like that though. Alright, that's not lasting super long. But it's feeling a little bit toasted though at least. And I toast bread. Alright, that thing's out. Get rid of all that nasty stuff. Okay, so that one doesn't hold a lot anyway, but pretty empty. But I kind of like the idea of it not being too big of a flame. I feel like I was almost there though. The whole situation. Let's try this a little bit. That's a little longer because it's like kind of constricted. Anyway, you know the lighter works again. Should be doing some kind of tornado swirl here. I mean, it's still kind of, you know, I can still grab this bottom part here. The bottom of it isn't actually too hot either. But I mean, theoretically, if she gets hot enough, she's supposed to shoot out the vapors a little bit better. But even with that little bit, it's still kind of decent. Kind of a lot of flame coming out of the same thing. Can I do that? That's kind of not bad if that works. Do you hear sizzling? Kind of feels a little bit like the metal's getting hot and all that. Let's see if it actually bends, because it's just, the tin gets hot, it might. Well, that doesn't last too long, but bread's a little toasty. Pretty sure it is still. Well, I didn't put very much, but still it only holds a little bit. I'm kind of scared to use the other one. Alright, this one holds a bit more. In all technicality. Let's give it this one. Again, this one's very simple. I do actually have a little ring going on. but if I do enough alcohol, it'll last a little longer. So this one should do just a candle. So basically the options here so far have been nothing at all, then there's a little baby flame over here. I mean, this is good, but anything left in here? Nope. Alright, this one's gonna prime up a little. There's a reason why I haven't done the other one just yet. See how that goes. See if that stays on just like that. So having a smaller opening obviously makes a difference in the middle, and a little more space, but essentially it's not doing the whole thing it's supposed to do. Well, it is, but it's not. I mean, it's getting warm, but I'm not there yet. Oh, now she's heating up a little more. So this one's a little on the small side anyway, but it's still a nice little stove. Considering it's a cookie can and a dog food can, and that's about it. And alcohol, whatever you want to burn in it, it'll work. Make your pan a little less dirty, theoretically. Still gonna have to clean the bottom because that paint kind of melted. I hear sizzling, baby. Try to burn some toast here. That can go back a little. It's a pretty good sized flame for a little candle though, gotta admit. That's a better example. So that's curling up actually kind of nice. I mean, don't mind me with the slightly large flames on the couch here. I'm the one breathing in the noxious smoke from the paint burning. Again, I should be doing this outside, but I'm stupid. I mean, that works. Uh-oh, we're almost out of fire. Freaking mousies. think the bread's hot enough to melt cheese, but I swear I hear a fucking mouse here in the background. Delete this ham. Turkey though. Well, that didn't take too long to make a grilled cheese. Although it's not exactly, I wouldn't say done yet. Part of me wants to deal with the what's it called? Let's see if this thing is empty, and then we're going to switch out with this one instead. So this one, the only main difference is this one doesn't have any holes. That one's empty. Next. So this one has holes in it, as you can see, on the sides. So this one's going to probably produce a little bigger flame, but being that it's a little bigger, and it has a magnet in it, so it stays in one place. Kind of nice. I really want to play with the vortex flame more. But in any case, hey, 27 minutes. Okay, that's good enough, I think, just to get it going. Sometimes it's that easy. I guess we can put this one on top of this one. So let's see how long that takes to prime. We've got the outer burners a little bit starting to bloom. I think I could put some more holes, but let's see how this goes. She's trying. There we go. We've got full ignition. Sweet. Let's see how big that flame gets before we start messing around. Oh, that's a nice little setup. So that's the difference between the burners on the outside versus the burners on the inside versus no burners and just and versus also just the can and alcohol. All right, see if I can put this back on safely. See if I can toast this bread the rest of the way. Okay, we got flames coming outside a little much over here. For some reason. Don't worry, this is perfectly safe, kid, but don't try it at home either way. Again, that's just to be expected, a bigger flame and all. This is why we have the bigger one with the heat shielding extra. So that's a nice blooming flower, if I do say so myself. Obviously I can just put this on top, but it'll make my pan dirty, so. I don't know why the flame coming out that side so much more. Oh, I think it's because of, there's a slight angle here. Alright, that's getting a little bit hot on the bottom. it. Well, that didn't last very long. I didn't put very much either, though. Just enough to prime it, though. It did prime pretty quick. Come on, baby. It's still lit. But that there's like hardly any alcohol left. Oh yeah, I only put that little bit. Too big, little flame. Is what we just learned. So what is the winner? Kind of the small one without the big burner. I want something a little smaller flame in some many ways though. For this small little guy here. All that paint. Which I actually do have a small little burner for it. But then again, it's low profile. I kind of expected the flame to come out the sides like about that much. So that's the nice littlest version. Nice little kit. Technically, that's right. Let's test this little guy out. We're just testing everything while we make some grilled cheese. I just want that cheese to melt properly. So I ain't touching this. So it's already. This also has a magnet. See how long this one takes to prime. Oh, I got alcohol over my hand. And maybe we'll try some eggs even. See what this one does nicely. So this one also has holes on the sides. Slightly different design because the can is different. But let's see if we get any kind of little tornado effect whatsoever. That'd be kind of nice. Well, I'm keeping my hands warm. It's barely 51 degrees up in here. I hear sizzling. Close enough. No, this thing smothers it already. Not exactly, anyway. Either way. Well, she's still lit. But what is she doing? Let's take that juices left over and slap a little butter on it, maybe even. Freaking high maintenance little yuck. Sometimes you just gotta do these things, man. Get out. There you go. That's better. So even the little one does all that. Oh, that little guy puts out though, huh? That's some flames. Stay. Now, is the can bending or is it? So obviously this still needs more space, which is why we have the bigger one. Still feel like the flames are gonna bottom out hard like this. Shit's bottoming out hard, dude. I don't feel like that's like super attached nicely. There you go. That's better. Always that one leg. Flames coming out a little extra though. Especially on the backside for some reason. What's up with all this? I'm seeing some bubbling happen on the pan. So even like this is too much. Freaking A. There's so much flame and there's nowhere to go. I need something a little smaller flame. Like just. I think the winner for this one is the baby candle. Right. Let's see how this is actually browning the bread or what. What's up? Well, it browned the bread. Yeah. I'm still trying to perfect melting cheese, but I got something here. Although this one is lasting pretty long based on similar design. Makes a pretty damn big flame for a little thing, I tell you what. Alright, we got some. Yeah, there you go. There's still any heat coming out. Sounds empty. Oh, let's see. Something a little bigger reservoir though, version of this. And candle light on top. Alright, let's try this again. I mean, it's just everything making such a big flame, it's not even fun. I still got some left. 2 gloops this time. I like when it's nice. Alright, let's see if we get any tornado going. Yeah, it's got a little swirl. Although it always seems like it wants to go clockwise. Well, I have it set to go clockwise, and it seems like it really wants to go like it's fighting. I think that might be a problem. Alright, let's get this thing sizzling. Alright, let's see how much flames poke out the sides at this point. That's what we're going for here. Does this work just like that? And we're gonna do the bigger version instead in a minute. Although I might use both at the same time. Still gonna make my damn pan dirty. Given. It's amazing how big that flame ends up being afterwards. We don't want to burn the handle now. Smoking cheese or what? Doesn't feel like it. I feel like I need to melt the cheese on the meat. It would make more sense. It just isn't melting like you would think it would. Nothing stuck together or nothing. But we do officially have toasting. Although I think it's probably hotter than I really want it to be, but maybe it is just right. I don't know. Have I achieved my medium-low heatish type of thing going here? Yeah, let's see if I can get this to finish off like such. Before the flame flickers down. The only thing is, this could get expensive trying to do a whole lot of cooking proper. So I gotta find a more economical way to make this work. Obviously, a wick maybe will do the trick. Take that last little bit of heat there. I even recycled Del Taco. So that little guy is little, but it does a pretty decent amount of fire even just like that. I mean, technically, it's not melted though. Proper. But other than that, it's sort of melting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to revise my grilled cheese technique. Alright. I don't know where it went, but Could use some butter. It's a grilled cheese. Could be more melted. On that. Now I'm gonna think about making rice in this thing. Now I need fuel of some sort. Now I got a bunch of not toilet paper, but blow my nose papers, napkins. And I got the rocket stove. I was gonna work with that at first, but it's gonna be messy. It's tall. And then there's the smoke. So after I got the smokeless stove first. I had a smokeless feature too. What's it called? To the rocket stove over yonder. So that's the rocket stove, and that's the smokeless, and that's the hand cannon, and that's another stove, and that's another stove, and that's 3 stoves on top of each other. Another, too many stoves, and then I got more, but not reality. And then there's this oil drip stoves that are pretty cool. But then you have a fan, and it's kind of gets a little nice and controlled though. Good old propane, but knob really works for me too. Legit though. I'm not getting the sun today. Super cloudy. Red light came on. Because I'm down to 10.2 volts on my freaking power. Jackery still got 53% though. But the actual power on the RB is, luckily the refrigerators are still holding 37 and 40. Good grilled cheese. Tell you what though. Well, I think I'd rather make it on my regular stove. I just wanted to see how much fire coming out, but I do still have to test the big version. I haven't even full tested it yet. I'm not cooking anyway. But yeah, got cheese melt a little. I just wanted to catch the crumbs here. Round 2. That angle. You just keep it on that angle. I would wipe this down, but not super necessary. Just dust off the crumbs. Don't really need to do that. Alright, so we like this one a little bit. No matter what I do though, it seems like this gives me a kind of too short of a runtime. I never really filled it all the way up though. So I guess that would be a nice test to see how long this thing runs when it's all the way to the line, basically. Like, to there. Because right now I've just been pouring it in and it probably goes down to here a little bit and that's it. But, Monsieur, you are retired for now. Of course I can grab it. It's only a little warm on the bottom. Right after using it. Top's already done. Oh no, my hand is all dirty. Yeah, this one needs a little work either way. I don't know, I mean, it's like too short. It's a nice short distance, but you're gonna get your pan dirty more than likely. Reasonably stable, not mad at it. Now this does make a little too much flame in my opinion. So we'll just put this back. It still work, just, you know. I'd rather deal with it like I have a nice handy dandy small little kit. Which technically I should add some alcohol into that little container here. Other than that, maybe a couple more small containers of seasonings and stuff like that. That's pretty dope. How big of a container can I fit? No, just small ones after that. A couple of small ones of seasonings, that would work. Then I have this little pan I put in the bottom, so it kind of, whatever reason. Totally unnecessary, but I just think it's a nice little kit. There you go. It's a little off, but. And then we got this little grill here that we can extend a little higher type of thing. So I can actually attach this like this. Not that hard. One piece. Nice. Only $19.99. Order now. Operators are waiting. So this one and this one kind of work pretty okay. As much as I like this brick here, it's sort of in my way now. Where is it? Kind of. This is just for toasting, so let's bring out the behemoth. Okay, so yeah, we'll just do this. It's a little warm underneath, so I guess I could just leave this. It's not super. I could still use it here, I guess. I'm not liking that. It's so dippy. It's like not even funny. It's a couch after all. We'll do that then. It is just a couch. Let's see how much blowback we have on this bitch. So we don't really need to do the experiment where we see what happens when we just put alcohol in the thing, because we already know it uses a little bit different. But I do not want to light it up right next to that cardboard either. So. I feel like that's leaning. I kind of want it more level. Still leaning. I have an idea. It's gonna do that. Well, that's a lot of soot. Not so much. I'm making my couch a little dirty, but oh well. Yeah. That should solve that problem a little bit. No, I was leaning this way too much. Let's try that. A little bit facing that way. How can I get this to level off a little bit better? I mean, I guess it's level enough. As long as I put the pan on, it's not. It's a little towards the back. Alright, not happy. I think we're back to no, we're not. Fine, fine. We're just gonna have to do this the normal way. I'm not known for the normal way, but since we're not playing with that little guy, he can go in the background. Suppose if I bridged across would be better. That is the problem. Transforming time. That should do it. That looks better. Oh, yeah, that's a little dirty. Can't say that looks perfect, but we'll accept it. No, is that too high from the heat? I don't know. Find out. All this crap on my damn legs now. Move that back so I have room here to add this. Or this, rather. Works too. Well, hopefully this will get less messy instead than last time. Yeah, this one doesn't have any holes in it. It's kind of cute, but you know. Already got that one in there. Still useful. It's a camera angle. You can still see enough of what needs to be seen. Good enough. There, you go back over there. And you stay in one piece. Not moving around too much. I might need that piece, so that's okay. Might come back to that. Alright, up to add the alcohol. Oh man, I couldn't help it. I still had to get myself all dirty. Well, I guess we might want to prepare the pen first. I don't want to get my cutting board all sooty. Alright, again, simple enough. 2 pieces of bread. Cheese on standby in a minute. Have that a little bit locked and loaded. Cheese locked and loaded. Boom. Put that to the side for now. Bread. Brand new turkey. Brand new ham. And slap it in the pan. It's that easy. Oh no, don't need butter. Technically 1 and 1 is not horrible. Save some for later, type of thing. Oh no, cross-contamination between ham and turkey. And his hands are all black from touching other bottoms of the pan. I think maybe we can do this instead. That way. You know what, I'll do that. No, I'll just do it normal. The hell is that sound? I swear I hear sound outside in the bedroom area. Alright, so this time we're going to put the cheese on the meat. And as much as I'd like to run 2 burners, it's kind of pointless. Because I can always toast the bread like this. Yeah, that's a little dirty. I have never had luck toasting the bread at the same time as melting the cheese on the bread at the same time. It doesn't work. Let's get the fire. Suppose we'll use that one here. I kind of want this more this way. Closer to me and all that. Oh, anyways. I don't want to touch this. Okay, that's pretty much as full as I want it to be. Like, I better get ready to cook something else afterwards, type of decent amount. Alright, let's see how much flames try to shoot out of this bad boy. Okay, this thing is all the way full, by the way. Yeah. Good of an angle as it's gonna get. Good enough for me. Oh, look at the swirls. It's swirling. It's got a little bit of a jet effect. That's already getting hot. Well, at least my pan won't get dirty this way. Well, it should generate some nice heat too. I didn't dirty my cutting board. My hands are semi-dirty. Soot everywhere. It's kind of a lot of weight coming out of there, ain't it? Now, of course, on top it's not too hot. Again, we're going for melting cheese here, essentially. And toasting bread at the moment. Not trying to boil water so much. I hear sizzling. Uh-oh. Why is this camera acting funny? I believe that's what we call sizzling. Oh yeah, that's not bad at all. I'm making progress here. So that little ass thing is making a huge ass flame, isn't it? Alright, let's see if we can actually melt the cheese properly. Wow, we're on an hour. Uh-oh, sounds like the flame is going out. Not good. Well, that didn't last too long either, but get the job done, I suppose. Let's see if you melt now, baby. Melt, damn you. Think about it. That should be good, right? Now, again, this thing does only have a small reservoir, but that's okay. Gotta be able to refill it proper in the middle of what you're doing. kind of trying to make less holes. Yeah, this one doesn't even get so hot on the bottom. Okay, cheese is not melted yet, so this is a slight bit annoying having to refuel along the way. But while she's warm, might as well. We do have some swirly. We do have this nice double angle here. Oh, there you go. She's warmed up. Probably shouldn't try this out on kids. Almost. Oh, now we're getting hot. Getting the full sizzle. Oh, Christ. Missed an important call just now. Well, let's make it kind of like bacon. Huh? Why is that cheese not up? Uh-oh, I heard structurals. I mean, at least there's a timer with this whole live thing, right? That's kind of useful. Yeah, that's hot. This pan is actually kind of hot. Hot enough to be toasty bread or something in the neighborhood of toasty. What the hell am I doing? Oh, Red Energy has to be calling right now. So this one doesn't super fit on top of it properly. That is a bit of a problem. It does sit. Question is that cheese melted enough? Either way. You know, I like the other way better. I don't know what I was gonna do. It was something to do with like something more like I think that's what I was going for. Well, that kind of works. Sort of. Not seriously as long as that lasted. Again, it is a small container, so barely that. Oh, that's small. It's useful to some extent. Doesn't use a whole lot. Still have some here. Not a lot, but yeah, I got my pants all black. Hands a little black. Well, that doesn't exactly count. That cheese is mediocrely melted, so I practiced, I tried. Flip side, do have some other tricks. Ooh, I know. I just remembered how to make this thing last longer. Hello. Yeah, that's not super useful, is it? I have this cool little candle attachment that I made. And it's got a couple little holes on the sides, but technically, this will make it last quite a bit longer, I think. Hey, what do you know? I already got the solution. Let me get all into that. And it's technically still hot. So this is empty. Uja. Now, let's see how long this lasts. And how temperature controlled it is. Like, okay, I still got a little left. Yay. Even though originally this piece was supposed to go on the inside of the can and sort of kind of create a chamber effect. Okay, this is cool enough. Oh, look, it's swirling. Sweet. Slightly different effect. I swear everything wants to go counterclockwise and I have it set to clockwise. That's a problem, I think. I literally feel like clockwise and counterclockwise is a problem. Danger, Willow. Danger. I like to let the flame calm down, but I don't want to use it. Oh, it's still hot. Well, the bottom's still going nuts over here, so whatever. So that changes the dynamic of it a little bit. A little tower. Alright, we don't want to get too crazy here. Well, at some point in time, this metal might catch on fire. I think, maybe. I don't know. Just trying to melt some damn cheese here a little bit better. Speaking Speaking of which, I feel like the cheese is not even proper. Yeah, that overlapping cheese is not. No mission. No, it's got a nice brown. So it's not like super duper too hot. Don't worry, kids. There's a wire frame in the material. Creeping out the edges there, kid. I feel like the cheese is not full melting, like it should. How is the heat with that thing? There we go. She's stabilized into a nice little candle now. That's better. That's more like what I was going for. For just the concept of long-lasting, gentler flame. Yep, there went that. Oh, all the pan's still a little hot. I'd say that's kind of almost perfect-ish. Cheese, however, does not look as melted as I was trying to go for. Well, that's still actually hot, so let's let that chill for a minute. Almost want to eat another one. Kind of good. Did say Edgar did say he wanted one, so that's a really respectable little grilled cheese. It's not bad, not bad. We're on an hour and a half, basically. Let's just keep this warm. That's not hot anymore, though. We don't need to do that. We got this. Frickin' $3.50 from the thrift store pants is getting all frickin' extra black. It's extra cold, 53 degrees right now. They said it was gonna be 60, those liars. And on top of that, my cooler's at 37 and my battery's at 10.3. There's like no power on this. There's like no sun out right now. Which means I'm gonna have to do double backup light situation probably tonight. Jackery's still at 54. It's a bright side, and it's actually pulling in 18 watts right now. I do see the orange light for the solar on the side here, but yeah, I also see a red light, and I also don't see like 13 or 14 volts on my freaking cooler, meaning there just ain't that much sun. Not like there's wind to support either, so. This is the part where if you want electricity beyond what you have, you start your car, plug that into it, or well, I do that anyway. Actually, I'm going to plug in the solar panel from the car right now, because this is like critical. It's actually plugged into a battery outside right now instead of the car even. But I'm going to plug it into the inside because this is ridiculous. I'll just take whatever 3 panels I can get, baby. Let me roll my cigarette first. But yesterday I had the little red light blinking. It was like horrible. No orange light, red light blinking. I mean, it's not so bad when it's orange light and then goes to green light and the voltage says 14, 13. Then we're okay. We're like, okay, battery's full. It's going to the green light. Orange, it's charging. It's not charging anymore when the orange light goes off in the green light. But when it's green light, orange light flashing, battery's kind of loose. Not fully connected. Red light and orange light means they're solar, but not much. And the battery is, you're using more power than you gain putting in. So that's what that means. And so orange and red. Better than no orange means, which I had yesterday, and only red. Damn J connectors from Harbor Freight. Well, that's still nice and warm at least. Put a brick on that shit. Make my brick warm, baby. Alright, so far I was gonna construct another design which has more storage space in it and still maybe works similarly efficient, but everything comes out with such a big ass plane. Also, I decided I'm gonna have to put some holes at the bottom of my inner container so that the air can really flow up. And then later on, maybe I'll have to do it on my smokeless so that it really gets the air updraft. Right now, it's not getting the full updraft. Just getting the sides and nothing, not enough. And then I'll get the full spin. Then I'll get the full airflow, I think. Because it seems like it's just the only problem. It's starving. It's got big holes on the bottom of the outer container. It's got enough holes and everything angled on the inner container, on the top. But I think the bottom holes from the inner container will make the difference. And maybe even extra holes on the bottom outer container. Okay? Not there yet. But I am. Well, I heard Edgar, I thought he wanted his sandwich right just about when that one was ready, but whatever. Give him the fresher, brand new turkey instead. It's better. Alright, so 11 o'clock, and we're at an hour and a half. Sweet. Not bad. I managed to make something on the fire that I homemade situation. Didn't burn anything down or anything. Not horrible. Sorry, I didn't feel like getting messy with the butter. But that's pretty not bad looking. Although the cheese didn't melt for shit to the damn bread, but there could be more than one reason for that. So that didn't toast this much, but screw it, I'm over it. Serve it up. I feel like that doesn't quite fit right. Now it fits right. Ta-da! Ta-da! Sandwich served. Alright. I'm gonna have to do a separate video on the next thing I do. This was a grilled cheese and testing stoves video, pretty much. That's all it was. But we did make a grilled cheese, 2 grilled cheeses. Woo! Alright. Aloha is bye808dragon.com. Hashtag the couch cook. You seen it. I just did it. I just cooked grilled cheese on my couch. Legit. Still got more testing to do though. Yeah, and some more building. So we'll do that at the same time as cooking next time, a little bit more. And try something with a bigger reservoir that lasts a little longer, but not too much flame, because that's a lot of flame coming out. Man, it's just too much flame. That's too much. I mean, I got this little guy too that's like right there, dude. It's not gonna work. That's for tornado purposes originally, but that's sort of like not scrap, but it works. But no, part of me just like the basic candle style. I mean, there's just crumbs and a little bit of. Okay, that brick is not that one, so whatever. We'll just put it back in position for the next thing I might do. What cute little thing, only lasts for a couple minutes though. As you can see, there's a little bit of, it's not even sealed good or anything. It does do a little something, but let's just call that sort of a, not fail, but never mind for now. Oh, which one do I like the best? I don't know. We'll go back to simplicity. There's a little ring and just a little flame come out of here. It's just sort of more of a candle. The other one gets a bit gloomy. I don't know. I'm still working on a smaller, like a medium-sized one. See how that one goes. But then again, there's also the other fact that, well, we'll see what happens next. I got some ideas. I mean, as far as it goes, this one right here. I've improved the holes. I need to make holes in the bottom, I think. But then that kind of makes it a little bit troublesome, being that this fits perfectly. It's like there ain't no extra air gonna come up from the bottom so much. And if I do a smaller one, well, there's just a little bit of extra updraft maybe I can achieve, but reality is I'm not going to get too much updraft with this type of device. That's reality. I mean, I want the updraft, but technically if I put holes in there and I put like, pellets instead, that might work. That might work to get what achieve my desired results. I don't know. A couple different ways to do this at this point. I mean, I would have to really use a smaller, skinnier, like the other one here. Like seriously, I have to use a tiny little flicker. Although this one does pretty good, so like this might do the trick. I mean, this might be small enough to get the updraft. Maybe. Although I feel like that magnet is in a bad place. Ooh, that's a tight fit. But yeah, my boy Camp. Shizo something Camp. 22 something. He's had some pretty good success with this whole thing, so. Oh, there's that magnet there, but that's not the point. So interior, no damage really to the inside of this can. Just a little on the one part, but it's in the middle. So if I do this in the middle, basically, I can maybe put some holes around the sides here at least. I could just generally put some holes, but the thing is if I want to pour some alcohol, I'm gonna have to fish this little guy out, like such. That is the catch. And then put it back in. So then I kind of want to do a little taller version, but then it's sort of going to be with the wide body, so it barely fits. So that's a bit of a thing. And this actually could go inside of there, but it's not happening today. I think this has one magnet in it. But yeah, once I put holes in this bottom, I'm going to want to be careful with the alcohol in this bottom here. But I do want that updraft if I can manage to create something. So maybe around the outside here, I guess. Boop, 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 boop. Make a whole bunch of holes real quick. I guess I could just do that while I'm at it before I start over. Stupid damn camera angles. Difficult. Alright, so let's just make it right there, I suppose. I want to do this, but why not? I feel like I want to do this before I give it another proper test run. Alright, this would be easier with the drill. Not gonna lie. Alright, I'm making a mess. Everything get out of my way. There's one hole. I swear. Hey, Bo. This should make a nicer updraft. They can actually cook on that stove too. Eyeball. Just the right amount of pressure. Don't want to break everything in pieces here. Make a few holes. In all reality, I should probably put a bunch more magnets too. At least a couple of sets. Gently. Right, we can probably move this sandwich out a little bit. Making holes, making holes. Just eyeballing it. There you go. Oh, that turned out badly. Oh, that's a little off. I do have a drill. I just don't have that much power to even use the drill right now. Oh my, it's 11:20, I just noticed. Alright, so we got like not horrible eyeballed holes. It doesn't really matter. Just make a whole bunch of them. I mean, I do like things to be a little bit even here, but who cares? Just want a bunch of holes here. Oh, there's the wind, but took down my thing. Whole bunch of holes. And I'm gonna light this sucker up at the end. And just for fun, we're gonna even vent these holes like in a clockwise direction. That looks like it's a little off, but okay. We'll just vent these holes after one more notch. A little tiring. This should give me my updraft I'm looking for. This is the updraft you are looking for. Come on. As much as I like power tools, just don't need them right now. I feel like I'm gonna want some more holes though on the outer. One more notch. Now I really wonder about that clockwise and counterclockwise thing, because I have a feeling that it kind of looks like the flames want to go counterclockwise. And I have all the holes facing clockwise. So that's a thing. I'm going to ask my buddy about that. Alright, we've officially got a bunch of holes in the bottom. They look kind of even. I just eyeballed it. You see me do it? I'm live, boy. You see me draw a fucking hole? No, that one's a little far apart. Maybe I could just make one more hole there. It won't look so far. I mean, I eyeballed it. It's kind of close. Sure, let's just add one more. Or two. More holes the better, as I understand. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna start losing all the meat in between the holes. If I do one more hole in between, there's no more hole. There's not gonna be a hole. It's gonna be a line. I can fit one more here, though. I think just barely. feel like if I made outer holes, it would be even better. I feel like it probably could use some in the middle, but for now we're just, since that went so easily just now. Again, just like to eyeball. Maybe that one goes so easy. Seriously. I already know what food I'm gonna eat. Something about eyeballing makes you feel like you're special. I mean, not like this is a precise hole or anything, but that's pretty eyeballed. 2 hours. Why half-ass this little mission here? That looks in the middle. That just go with that. Oh, that hurt. Oh, you know what? Let's go with that. Well, it's gotta give me the updraft I'm looking for. Well, something anyway. I should have more flame tornado than before, at least. And that's a little to the side there, but screw it. It really does not need to be perfect. Just needs to be a nice little hole to get the air going. I believe, as far as the burner goes itself, 32 holes is too many. I'll stick to 8. That seems like kind of too much. Come on, baby. No, I don't feel like doing the whole extra right now. Bending the ports. Let's just leave them for now. I mean, I feel like I should make more, but kind of getting tired already. Just a few more maybe. Okay, then you're having trouble holding the switch. It just feels unfair that there's all that extra space and could have extra holes. Really not as easy as it looks. A long ass live video, but at least it's all the same thing, technically. I think I do pretty good eyeballing this shit. Just 8 more. My hand's gonna need a break though. Oh, that one went easy. What's up with that? Some of them are just so easy. Beautiful. Reasonably precise. 3 more, 4 more. Swiss cheese, baby. Swiss cheese. Close enough. Can't believe the live stream is actually lasting for 2 hours this time. There's nothing wrong with that. At least it's like, a similar video of all the way through. Cut off a couple times on my middle, not in the middle actually, finished the battle usually, so. Then there's the one that it didn't even start the battle, but oh well. Alright, last two holes and I'm out a test run. You gotta be careful because this stuff is actually pretty delicate and metal in my opinion. Yeah, it's giving me a good fight, but I gotta be careful because otherwise I'll rip the whole thing into pieces. I don't want to do that. The goal is not to rip it into pieces. So a couple of these holes are a millimeter or so off from their actual perfect place. Not super happy about that, but probably made an extra 2 holes than I wanted to make. Main thing, there's meat between the holes for it to like actually still be useful. I'm not making a whole screen out of this. I'm a little proud of myself, at least. Let's test. So ideally this magnet gives enough air on the bottom, hopefully. Well, we should see a difference in one way or another. And I kind of want to make sure this is in the middle here. And why does that seem like it's... Oh, I know why, because... all that pushing on it. Maybe push the bottom of the cannon. Yeah, there it is. There we go. It feels like it's a little bit more floaty than it used to be. Alright, let's play house. Put my little tongs over here for now. Moment of truth is upon us. Alrighty. let's just try it this way. That's easier. That's not great. There you go. And we've got the little. Alright, the holes on the bottom. So far, not too bad. I don't see secondary combustion just yet, though. Let's see if we get more tornado effect this time. Oh yeah, it's definitely better. I think. Well, that helps, I think. Braid. Oh yeah, I forgot the hole is in the, not in the middle. Let's go on the bottom. Well, that didn't last forever. I mean, the bottom ain't hot. Not really worried. That little guy makes a big old flame, though, I'll tell you what. Tell you what. There's still fire in there, so don't put no extra. Well, I did achieve a little more spiral than I had before. Gonna have to try the newer version. I guess we'll just work on that fucker right now. I know it's so hard. So this one's a little too tall. Hoping this one will be just right. Alright, well. That's out for now, so move on to this. Oh, that's some nice heat coming off of it still, though. Not gonna lie. Still a little warm. I don't know why all the similar. A minute. See how this one work. But see, this is all wide, so there ain't gonna be much updraft. Is the problem. It's like all too big of a plane so far. This one I got tiny ass holes on it too. Still comes out pretty big plane. And this is almost the basic classic penny stove. But then again, it's like I said, a little bit too wide in comparison to this one. Oh, this is tricky. Part of me really wants to see this one go again. And another part of me wants to put this little thing together. Should be like sitting something like that high. Just about at the top of the rim here. And then maybe put these all inwards so that it folds more steel. With this little bit sticking out. That is the plan for this one. I mean, this was cute though. I don't want to see it do it again. Damn it, wasting